Okay. Well, I never claimed to be the smartest. Okay. I never did. Instead of working with 315 on here, I have 325. And if you'd have asked me last week, had I envisioned me going heavier on incline this week, I would have said 99% hell no. But here I am with 325. Um, it's a risk, but it's a calculate. Actually, you know what? It's not even a calculated risk. It's not like I have 385 and I'm going for a heavy triple or something on incline. This is still pretty easy. Easy. I mean, it's challenging, but compared to a heavy triple, like this is what I'm trying to say, compared to a heavy triple, it's nowhere near that. I would imagine on this first set, again, it depends how I feel, but I would imagine that I will get around 9. If it's a good day, I'll for sure get 9. Um, but again, I never really know until I do it. But yeah, I mean, you guys kind of get the point. If it's a rough day, which again, I can't really tell, the warm ups gave me no information. They were just warm ups. Um, but if it's a rough day, I mean, 8, maybe even 7. We will see though. It's only 10 pounds more, so like I said, it's not like I'm trying to do a 3 rep max here. I'll get 8 or 9 reps, I think, at least on this first set. So yeah, I am by no means going outside of my or pushing it too far. I don't think, anyways. We'll find out here in a second. But okay, you know what? Let me change the song, and then I'll do this first one. All right, let's crank this shit up. Damn, I hate that shit. Well, in terms of the actual set, that was about exactly where I thought I'd be. I did 8, but I feel like, especially the final like couple reps, were a little more challenging than they should have been. But because my freaking elbow started hurting, I'm hoping, it's just a one-time thing, a little minor inconvenience, and then as I keep going, kind of get some blood in there, it'll be fine. But I don't really know until I, keep going. So yeah, 8 reps, 8 pretty tough reps with uh 325 on incline bench. That's not bad. Not bad. So my plan today, I don't know if I'll do 5 sets here, which is what I've been doing for the past month or so. I might only do 4, so I might do 3 heavy, 1 back down set, and then 3 sets of another exercise, and then 3 more after that, which will have me right at 10. And I'm thinking I might not go over 10 total sets today. I mean, excluding, I'll probably throw in a couple of drop sets, but you guys, you get what I'm trying to say. I don't want to exceed 10 sets. I'm just starting to feel it. Plain and fucking simple, This diet, my job. My job's pretty physically demanding. A lot of swinging the sledgehammer, which I think is really what's making my elbow even a little worse. And on top of that, I'm coming in here and breaking my body down even more. So, it's a lot. So I'm gonna have to start looking at the total accumulation of the amount of volume I'm doing per week. So, normally on my second chest day on Thursday, I do around 12, sometimes more than that. I think today I might bring that down around like 10. We'll see though. I mean, if I start feeling a little bit better, I might throw in 1 or 2 more. But I really want to kind of stick to that. Just get a good, nice 10 sets. I've already hit chest once this week, so it's not like I'm really missing anything. So we'll see how I feel though. Let's just keep this shit going. Well, that was kind of a disappointment. I got about halfway through, and I was pretty confident that I was going to get 8 again. You see what happens when you get a little too cocky in here? You get put in your place. Now, I mean, had I sped the reps up a little bit, I definitely would have got it, but it is what it is. I got 7.5 there. Okay, so well, I'll raise this bar a couple notches, but then we'll go ahead and do that again. Good thing is the elbow pain, I didn't even really notice it. So if I didn't notice it, that means it went away. So right, logic 101 here. Yeah, let's do 1 more. I'll go down to 2.25 on each side. Do a nice little back down set, and then we'll move on. Whoa, that got really heavy, really fucking fast. Whew. Yeah, I think maybe just doing 10 total sets today is a good idea. I think so. That one, man, that was tougher. I should say that. It was fucking tougher. Whew. All right. Well, it kind of works out because now I'm gonna go down to just two 45s and a 40 and a 25 on each side. And like I said, I'll do one more. Make me feel a little bit better about myself, maybe after I do that, because this last one I just did, whew, that was kind of took me by surprise. All right, man. Let me load the bar up with the right weight, and then I'll do it again. Let's make it a drop set. Yeah. All right. Ooh. I feel a little better now. I got a pretty good pump going, so that's always good. All right, let's go do something else. Shit. All right, it's safe to say my chest is pretty fucking lit up right now. So again, what is this, like the third time I'm gonna say this, but I think it needs to be said. I'm almost kind of at this point reminding myself and trying to instill it in myself to actually stick to what I say. But I think it's a good idea to only do 10 sets today. I really do. I honestly probably need a week, and I hate to say this, but where I really just cut back on the volume. Either that or I cut back on the weight and kind of let my body. I hate saying a deload week because it's such a fucking overused term now, but I guess something like that. But as a bodybuilder, you don't, deload weeks are not, unless you're post show, it kind of makes sense. But if you're not, there's really no such thing as a deload week. You know what I mean? Um, but again, like I think a lot of it is my job. It's just I don't know. We'll see how I feel next week because this is the week where I'm gonna get 2 days off, not just Saturday. I'm gonna get Friday and Saturday off from the gym. Yeah, I'm still doing that every other week, taking an extra rest day. So I'll probably feel better by Sunday, but I gotta kind of wait and see. So yeah, you can't tell now. pretty basic shit here. Some 3 sets of pec deck. You try to hit the mid chest. Really, I mean, again, if you're properly contracting your chest, you're gonna hit all of it. You know what I mean? But you guys know, like, incline hits a little more upper, a regular pec deck or a flat bench hits a little more mid. I mean, you know how it goes. So, but yeah, about 3 sets here with the drop set, and I think we'll be good. And the seat might be too high. Hmm. Let me just try it and see. I can't tell. No, it's pretty good. All right, pretty good. 2 more. Okay. Let's do one more. One more exercise. Kind of, again, it's gonna kind of be short and sweet today, but it's not any less effective because I am feeling it a lot. But yeah, let's go do one more. All right, it has been quite a while actually since I've done this, but I'm gonna do a seated, kind of a high to low press, but at the fully contracted, I'm gonna try to bring them to, as together as I can, but um, again, like I said, it's been a while, so I'm kind of like trying to remember how I did this because just getting set up is tricky, like getting down in there with the handles in hand, a little bit of a trick, and I kind of forgot how I did it, but you know what they say, fuck it, we're gonna do it. I don't know who really says that, but so yeah. Chances are this first set is not. I mean, it might be pretty high reps, which is okay for the first one. I'm kind of okay with that because it's been a while since I've done this. So if that's the case, I'll adjust accordingly. But um, yeah, let's try this. I don't remember, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, yep, I kind of remember now. All right, that was kind of awkward, but that's what happens whenever you try to set something up that's not that it's not meant to be done like this, but you know what I mean. It's not already pre-made like in a set machine or whatever, and it's just been so long since I've done it. I just I'm a little rusty here, but it felt like I needed to scoot up more actually. Hmm. And honestly, I think I could even drop these down. We'll try one more. We'll try that, and I think I will go up in weight too. Um. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to. Let's just leave it there. I'll just go a little quicker here. All right. Let's see if this setup is any better. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I tried. That's the main thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go up in weight. I mean, I can, but you guys see how slow I'm going, and it's kind of a little uncomfortable. But I'm trying to. I mean, you can see it. I'm sure. When I get down here, the natural thing to do is to kind of stop right here. But I'm trying to, again, probably do something that you really shouldn't. But not to brag. I've been doing this quite a while, so I can feel stuff out. I'm trying to almost let my chest cave in. That way, I can get my elbows back farther and get that much more of a stretch on my chest. Like I said, it's a little awkward. It doesn't hurt. It's just a little awkward. And like I said, if this is maybe if you're a novice, you haven't been training very long, um, you don't have to do that. You can kind of stop, or better yet, don't even try to set it up like this. Start with something a little more straightforward, a little easier. That way, you can kind of build some confidence and build some good good habits. and then maybe come try something like this. But fuck, I'm gonna do one more on the drop set, and I think that'll be it, guys. I think that'll be it. Yep. I mean, I think one more is all I need. I don't want to overdo it, so that's the plan. We'll see if I can stick to it. All right, that is it. Uh, Check out the pump. All right, I'm about to try something a little unconventional. Yes, I am in the bathroom of my gym. Well, there's 5 bathrooms actually. So, but I was changing from my work clothes to my gym clothes, and as one does, I took my shirt off. Started looking in the mirror here, and I really like the lighting. Like I really like it. So I'm gonna try to do my pose down right here. Now, if this just doesn't work for whatever reason, you guys might not even see this. So I don't know, kind of wasting my breath. Yeah, well, you might see it. I might just go pose in one of the normal spots, but I don't know. I want to try something different. So before the pump wears off, before people think some crazy guy's in the bathroom talking to himself, let's check this out. It's kind of a tight squeeze here. Gotta get in here just right. I think I could do it though. All right, I just had to throw in a back double bicep just to see. Because if I like the way this turned out, which I think I'm really going to, I might have to do a back day in here. It's kind of a tight squeeze, but man, just like I was kind of, obviously trying to look, make sure I'm in a good position and everything. And just by seeing through the screen what I can see, this might be the best spot yet. All right, man. Good fucking chest day, and much needed 2 days rest after this. Um, and this, well, tomorrow's Friday, so basically the weekend. So, and I need it. Hopefully, come back Sunday rejuvenated for back day. Next week will be the week where I hit back on Sunday rather than shoulders. So that's it, man. I'm gonna do some cardio and I'm done.